Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are in for a kind of a treat, something we've actually never done before.
Yep.
And it's kind of like a mystery flight.
Yeah, so basically, a subscriber to our channel and a friend of mine, Kevin Tweedy, he's like, hey, if you want to, I'll totally do a blind for you guys to do on a video. And
Yep.
I'm like, sure.
Why
not? Right? It's free bourbon. We get to try stuff.
Yeah.
Kevin's collection is like amazing. So, I think he has like 4 houses worth of bourbon. Shout out to Kevin.
Well, and shameless plug here, we might as well do it now. If anybody else wants to hook us up with a mystery flight, we're happy to try your bourbon on our channel.
Yeah, as long as it's like, semi-good. Like the person who sends us like a flight of like Fireball, like, this is the Christmas Fireball bottle and the summertime Fireball, bottle. None of that, please.
The Oktoberfest, it'll be pumpkin flavored.
Oh, God.
All right, we'll forget that we even said pumpkin flavored Fireball.
Yeah.
Although some of you freaks would like it.
Probably 1 or 2 of you.
Yes.
So, but anyways, basically we have everything written down here. You can see right here. It's actually a finished bourbon flight. It's obviously sealed to where you can't get into it. So,
all right.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if it's any good, where it came from. Could be garbage. Who knows?
Could be hot garbage.
Yeah, could be.
Not just garbage, hot garbage.
Could be hot garbage. I'm assuming it's not, though.
It's probably not.
I have faith in him.
That was a little... All right, there went A.
And we're going to go right down in order, by the way, for... Yes, that's mine. There I am getting confused.
All right, that's your A. My
A, B, C, D.
A.
And he did label it, so we're good. As we're sitting over here trying to screw it up.
We're totally. Hey, listen, this is video at its finest.
I know, right?
B. C. All right.
So, Dave, really quick, are you a big Finnish bourbon guy?
I honestly don't know if I am or not. We'll see.
We're about ready to find out.
Yeah.
So, to be honest, my profile, I don't really... There's some Finnish bourbon I really like, but I don't buy it a whole lot, and I choose to typically not drink it a whole lot. I used to really like, back in the day, Angel's Envy. And I had a bad experience with it one time.
Really? What happened?
I said I had a bad experience. So, so I really just haven't... So I'm actually really excited about this because, like I said, I have faith in Kevin that he's going to do us right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, same rules as what we always do in a flight, where we start at A, work all the way down to D, and then we take a break, get some water, and work our way back from D to A.
There we
go. And then we'll rank it from there.
Yeah.
So this one smells very familiar right off the bat to me. And I don't know where I'm... So here's what's funny. All these are going to be port finishes, so I feel like the noses are going to be the exact same in the sense of, like, a port finish to me is hard to break down.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a rye. Like, I feel like I can do a lot better with a rye on the nose, but you're just going to get a lot of that port finish, wine barrel kind of notes. I am like right off. I'm fairly certain I know what this is right off the bat.
Yeah. Well,
I know. Like, I don't want to say anything to it. This is actually really good. This has this to me. I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I said what I'm
yeah,
just
thinking, don't say it.
I feel like I would ruin it.
Just yeah.
Because I know you don't know. Because
No.
I doubt you've had this.
No.
Actually, I don't know if you've had any of these before. I mean, I don't know if I've had any of these. What am
We're
I
go-
sitting here
yeah.
talking about? What's nice is this has like a really nice bubblegum note to it, which I really enjoy. Which I'm not trying to give this away by any means.
Yeah.
But this I feel like I'm fairly certain I've had this before. And this is coming back to me just like off memory. So
It's got a good finish to it too.
yes, it does. It lasts a little bit, and it doesn't have something I'll criticize port finishes on. Sometimes has like a really weird kind of note to it on the end, like where
Yeah.
it just like it's like drying. And I don't know, but this is actually super. Yeah. This is actually really, really nice. That's why I think
it's got a strong sweet finish to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that smell, that nose is different.
Yeah, it's very different. So now we're on B.
I don't think I've ever smelled anything like this.
You know what's?
Yeah, I mean, it has like to me, it has. I mean, obviously, you said it was a port. These are all port finishes, but you definitely smell kind of the wine smell. Like,
yeah, this kind of has a little bit of like a hard candy, kind of fruity nose to it, but it's not like sugary. It's kind of like dull a little bit.
Yeah, that's just a different smell.
Has like a.
I think it has the same taste as it does the smell. Like,
yeah,
it's sweet, but it's not real. It's not sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like it has.
I'm trying to describe.
Doesn't have a long finish.
So for if you're a big, I'll be honest with you. This has like that weird Tennessee note to it. Like it is.
It's smooth.
Like it doesn't drink like a Tennessee whiskey, but it feels like it does. But I don't know. The port finish is throwing me off. That's what's awesome about it. So it doesn't come off as like rich and vibrant.
No,
to me, it has a little bit of a dull, dry note to it. But then it has like that weird Tennessee funky kind of.
That second taste I did not like. The second drink on that I did not like. I'm gonna have to cleanse my palate after that one.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't know what it would be because I don't think Jack Daniel's does anything that's port finish,
and it's not a long finish on it either.
And I don't think
it doesn't stay with you very long.
That's not Belle Meade that I've ever had, and that's definitely not Dickel. But it has a Tennessee note to it. I don't know what it is. That's awesome though. That's really good. I think it's good.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just different.
He's also not saying it's good.
I might like it the second time through, but that second drink that I had just kind of the nose and the taste together just kind of threw me off.
I will say it is a little drying on the palate. This one doesn't smell like a finish.
No, this one smells. Almost kind of smells like a rye.
Mm-hmm. I was literally getting ready to say it has like some like desserty rye notes to it. Like it's almost like a Michter's kind of desserty kind of rye, but it's not. You can definitely tell by the nose it's not.
That has a very strong wood taste to it, to me. It's good.
Yeah, there's actually like a really nice wood, like oak taste to it, and a little bit of like a dry tobacco note to it.
Yeah, that's funny because I was going to say the same thing. Like after letting it sit there for a second, and you.
That's like really good too.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. That's weird. Never had a dry tobacco note finish. Kind of on. I don't know if it's because I just drank that second one and got that.
Yeah, I like this one.
Kevin, are you sure this is a finished whiskey?
Are you just trying to throw us off?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, now you see. Now I'm getting a lot more of like a dry kind of wine note to that.
It definitely dries your palate.
Yeah. I don't get as much tobacco on that one.
On the second drink?
Yep, on the second drink on that one.
All right. Oof.
I feel like this one, I'm getting a little bit more proof on this one.
Yeah, I smell that too. Like it doesn't feel like, I think it's a lot like this one is it doesn't have the traditional port.
Yeah, I don't feel like the third one, C, that we had didn't have as much proof on it. I feel like D has a decent chunk of proof on it, though. I feel like I know what that is. No, I don't. Never mind. I totally take it back. That's. I feel like that's a little bit too much proof on that one. That one has a little bit more of a hug to it.
Yeah. It definitely stays with you.
Yeah, actually, I think I know what that is. I think. I don't want to say the no.
No, just wait.
Yeah,
we gotta go back.
I don't want to say what it is. All right,
it's got some sweetness to it.
No,
and then it has the hug that you're talking about.
Yeah, it definitely has the finish to it.
Yeah.
I feel like here's what's funny. Whenever Dave and I sit here and we talk about bourbons, we sit here and we talk about all these notes for these certain bottles, and then like I know whenever he starts talking about something, I'm like, it's this or it's that.
Yeah.
So I know like I'm sitting here, I'm not trying because I think I know. Like I feel pretty confident that I know what A is, I know what D is. I have no clue what
B and C
B
are.
is. And yeah, C, I don't know.
B's the oddest one to me.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. All right, anyways, let's reset our palettes.
Yep.
And let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back. All right, we're back.
Yep. All right, let's go back. Start with D. Work our way back to A, and then we'll decide which ones is our favorite. Or well, we'll rank them.
We'll rank them.
So after flushing out the old palette, I feel very confident in this one right off the bat. Like I feel like
this one has, I think, I get a little floral in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And a little sweetness in this, and then again, I think that hug still stays with you, like at the end of it.
Yeah.
So, I like this one.
Yeah, I
like the floral and the sweetness kind of combined together.
Now you see, I'm actually polar opposite. I feel like I know what this is. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
So I feel like, but I feel like I'm pretty confident, and I know what D is. And then here comes the two hard ones. Oh, now this one's coming off so much more port finish.
I was gonna
Like,
say. I was actually gonna say
literally
you're like
popping.
man. Yeah, you smell
Like it's like exploding on the nose.
Very much so
With that, and it's fantastic too. Get a lot more of like a berry kind of note to that too.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That is really,
you know what's
really
interesting
good.
on this second one, and it's got a very. This is gonna sound weird, and I don't know how to put this other than it, almost like a bread-like finish to it. Like.
Really?
Tastes like like a little bit of yeastiness to it. Like I just ate some sort of pastry of some sort at the end of that.
I'm not getting that at all.
Yeah.
That's a good note, though. For me, this is like...
I'll be honest with you. I like this one.
That's really good.
Yeah.
It's
this second time through, I like that one a lot.
That's really good. And here's the thing. This is why we always sit here and tell people whenever you flight through, you start at one end, you work your way down, then you work your way back. Because that tobacco note I got on the first time around, that I thought, like, I was like, man, I love this note. Not getting that at all.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that tobacco-ness in it either. No.
That's why it's always important to flush and reset your palate and to do all that stuff.
It's always important to flush. Your lady friends will always love you for that.
Yes, they will. Now on to the difficult one.
Now, see, this one doesn't smell as weird this time, but it definitely smells portish. Like, you definitely, it's just like,
man, there's like a weird candy note that I can't figure out what it is.
Yeah.
It's also, I'm telling you, if this is not a Tennessee whiskey, it's throwing me off. Like, it has to be a Tennessee whiskey. I just don't know what it is.
Kevin, while you're watching this, I know that you're laughing because you know exactly what each one of these are.
Oh,
and
this is like probably from New York or something. No, I'm not. But it's totally sitting here throwing me off. That's really good, though. The nose, I really dig the nose on this one.
Yeah.
There's like a sea salt kind of note that I'm getting to it that's kind of weird. I don't know if I'm digging that the second time through.
It's definitely drying your palate out, too.
Yeah.
And
but I swear, if this isn't, I keep saying Tennessee whiskey of some sort. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. We'll figure it out here in like 2 minutes.
I actually like this one better the second time through.
Yeah. All right. Now. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I already know what this one is.
I feel very extremely confident on this one. So on A, I feel very confident on that I know what this is. D, I'm pretty sure I'm right on it.
I'll be honest with you, I don't have a clue what any of these are.
And C, I know I really like. And B, I have no clue. I just feel like it's Tennessee whiskey, but I don't know what it is.
This one's just sweet to me.
Yeah, it's sweet, and there's a really nice.
Like I would call it. Yeah, I would just call it like it almost be like a dessert bourbon.
Yeah,
yeah.
This one has has the finish to it, but it's not like overpowering.
No,
with the finish, which is why I'm fairly certain I know which one it is because it's very enjoyable.
Yes, very enjoyable.
So, all right, do you need? Okay, now we got to rank them.
We do have to rank them.
All right, I feel like that one's easy. That one's easy. All right.
I'm gonna say this one because.
Do we have the same order?
I think we do.
C, A, B, and D?
Yeah.
Well, this is convenient.
I wasn't looking at you while you were doing it either.
So it's like, but I think that's what it is. Now,
I think on the first time through, I like this one the best.
Oh, you like D? See, D.
I liked it the best the first time through.
So before I open this up, right?
Let's see if he's
right or not. I have no clue what C and B is. Yeah. I just think B is a Tennessee whiskey of some sort.
Yeah.
That's my third place. If A is not the Wild Turkey Master Keep, that one back there that's like literally right behind you, I'll be shocked.
Okay.
And if D is not some sort of Angel's Envy Cask Strength, I'll be thrown off.
Okay.
So I feel like that's what that is.
All right.
I don't know which one. It could be whatever year. I don't know. I feel like that's Angel's Envy, and like I said, I had a bad experience, so it sticks with me.
All right,
but I own this one, and I've had it before, and I've really enjoyed it. So that's why I think, and I felt like I was getting a little. Hope I'm not tearing this. Too bad. I felt like I was getting some Wild Turkey notes to that as well. That's why I didn't want to say how it was.
All right, let's see what it is.
All right, so. Go in order from first to last, or no? Let's go last first.
All right, last to first. Yeah.
All right, D.
Angel's Envy.
Angel's Envy, 2016 Cat Strength, 124.6 proof. That it's a port wine barrel. Definitely that proof. You definitely
felt
out on it.
Yeah.
Now I'll be shocked if any of these are as high or higher than that, but that was definitely, to me, it drank the hottest.
Yeah.
which it wasn't like super hot or anything, but
Yeah.
you could definitely feel the proof on that one. So, but yeah, I thought that was, again, Angels Envy.
I figured there was going to be an Angels Envy in here.
It makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
for the most part, they're not terrible. They were kind of like the first ones to kind of go
they are port finish
Yeah, I mean, that's what they do.
kings.
They produce massive amounts of it
Yeah.
every year. So, yeah, makes sense.
for sure.
All right, so, and then B was our second place?
B was our third place, right?
Or third place, yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Taster Barrel Reunion #1 red wine 90 proof barrels.
It was very interesting.
I've never. Oh, that's is the Tennessee Tasters? Isn't that the Jack Daniel's only distillery release?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, that would make sense because there we go. So those Tennessee Tasters, for that people don't know, if this is what I'm thinking of, those are like 375s.
Kevin, leave us a comment and let us know.
Yeah, confirm all that. If you can post pictures in the comments, I don't even know if you can do that, but if you could, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Bottles.
Yeah.
If not, send them to us. We'll post them on
Yeah.
Facebook after we do this.
Yeah.
But the Tennessee Tasters, basically, that's what they give out down there at the distillery whenever they're doing experimentals or whatever, and that's where you could get that barrel-proof rye that everybody was freaking out about before the 2020 release. And that was like, and those are kind of pretty awesome.
Now I want to say this. Like, even though this was third place for both of us,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody came to my house and wanted to try a port finish of some sort, I'd probably give them this one first because it's got such an interesting
wild.
palate.
Yeah,
Like, it's got
very-
an interesting nose and an interesting palate, and so I would probably just go, man, here, you need to try this.
It's so different.
It really is.
And I think it's actually, so I think C, A, and B are really good. Look, I'm just going to be honest with you. The Angels Envy to me is not good, but that's because, again, I had a bad experience. But
it was better the first time through than it was the second time through for me.
but I think that Jack Daniels is really good, but it's also very, very different, which I appreciate.
It's a lot like, not like the seagrass, like the barrel seagrass. It's
No.
just funky.
Yeah.
There's a funkiness to it that is right. Like it's something right about it.
Yeah.
And it's funk, and I liked it a lot.
I would say this: if you like a lot of Tennessee whiskey notes and stuff like that, I feel like you can pull that out of this.
Yeah.
It's really good. All right, so A is our second place. Yeah, and that's the Wild Turkey Master's Keep reveal, the sherry cask.
Yeah.
That, to me, I've had that before. It's really good. It's 101 proof. It's like it's a sherry cask, but it's not like really a sherry cask.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know. If you're not into finished bourbon,
Yeah.
like that's one you want to try because it's not a traditional harsh.
Yeah.
in my
I have
opinion.
I have a Doc Swenson's that's
Yeah.
finished in cognac and sherry cask.
Mm-hmm.
It is really, really good.
Yeah.
I enjoy that a lot, which there's not many people that talk about Doc Swenson's at all, but I enjoyed that a whole lot.
All right, I'll let you read C because I'm gonna hack that all up. So
C
put
is
him on the spot.
Bardstown Bourbon, 100 proof, Pfeiffer Pavitt Reserve, and that's in a Pfeiffer
A lot of French words that we probably can't pronounce.
Cabernet Sauvignon, something like that. Whatever. Kevin, thanks for that.
Yeah, so that one crushed. That one was the best one by far, and I wouldn't have gotten close to that.
This will make me want to go get this.
Yeah, no, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was.
That one, like, I really thought that Wild Turkey. So whenever I was going through here, I was thinking, I was like, man, I bet you he has a Wild Turkey in there.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think, like, I bet you he was going to throw some, like, big hitters in here and then maybe, like, one off the wall, kind of like, see if he can throw me off or whatever. And, like, but that one, I've never really been into Bardstown's big finish series and everything else. And that one crushed it. So that one was really good.
I think we knew, like, going in, because we had talked before, like, there would probably be an Angel's Envy in there, even though
I
left it.
I
An
joked.
Angel's
And I was
Envy
like, I hope not.
and something else. But, I mean, if you're going to do if you're going to do a finished flight, that's going to be in there just because they do so many of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
And By the way, Angel's Envy, I mean, they're clearly good because they're bought all the time. The Angel's Envy rye is pretty good. It's just, again, you have a bad experience with it, and then you kind of don't want to go back to it for a while.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, no, this is great. This is fantastic. Kevin, thank you so much.
Yeah, Kevin, we really, really appreciate it. We would have never probably done a flight like this had you not sent us the samples and things like that. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're incredibly grateful for that. And if anybody else wants to send us something, reach out to us on actually on Facebook. Facebook would actually be the best way of doing it.
Probably the fastest way.
Yeah, most efficient way.
Yeah.
And reach out to us on Facebook at Bourbon Kingdom. And yeah, if you want to, we can meet up with you and talk and hang out and, figure it out and go from there. So yeah, definitely. Also, while you're already at the video, go ahead and hit that like button in the bottom right-hand corner. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And leave us a comment if there was, if there was a port finish that we needed, a sherry cask that we needed, or if one of these bottles that you all have had and think that it's awesome, terrible, whatever, let us know.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right. Well, till next time, we'll see you.
See ya.